Hey, it's Alexis Skyy, and you guys are watching thisis50.com.
Hi guys, it's Angel, and I'm here with the beautiful Alexis Skyy. What up, girl?
Hey, boo.
So you guys know her from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and now she's currently on Love and Hip Hop New York.
Yes, I am.
Girl, how was that? How was that? Was the transition hard for you, like going from Atlanta? Because I know you live in Atlanta.
I lived in Atlanta, and then I started, and I went to LA. So
I forgot LA. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
So I was in LA, and then I went back to Atlanta. I was supposed to go in Atlanta, and then things turned out to New York, obviously, because I started doing music.
Okay.
So Atlanta kind of really fit in my story. So New York is completely different to me. I just feel like, you know, LA, I was in drama, nothing but like, every scene I was in was like, I had beef with everybody. This season, I feel like it's more like based around couples, you know what I mean? More positive things going on, and then it's just me and my daughter, me being a mother. So I don't really have drama besides the whole Solo Lucci thing. Other than that, it's really nothing like bad on the show. I don't have beef with anybody, so I do like it. The only thing that bothered me was the Lucci situation, but I had to deal with it. It's part of my job, so.
I want to talk about that because I really like, you know, I always followed you before the whole Love and Hip Hop thing, and just being a female, I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, this guy's really, like, he kind of tried to shine a dark light on you, and I'm so happy that it came out in a positive, and you stuck through it. How was that? Like, how were you able to, like, with the negative comments, and people were, like, bashing you all over the internet, and I could imagine what your DMs looked like.
Like, so, basically, like, when I was living in LA, he obviously was my, you know, I was dating him in LA, but we were friends. It wasn't, like, I can't really say, like, too much, like, about it, but,
I understand, girl.
like, it being fake, but obviously, you know how the show is, so, like, basically, that's what it was, but we were real friends in, like, real life, so, you know, people seen us together, you know, and in LA, like, I had, like, a fake pregnancy scare. It wasn't real, like, obviously. I was never pregnant by him. So the last time people seen me on the show, it was with him. So I announced at the reunion I was pregnant. Do you get what I'm saying? So people didn't publicly know I was dealing with Fetty still, because I kept it private. But obviously the last person that they see me on the internet with that was going viral was Lucci. So they're like, oh, he made a comment like, I don't know if she's pregnant. I don't know if she's pregnant. She might be pregnant with twins, with me and Fetty's baby bacon in there. Like, so he made that joke, and that joke has literally like followed me for a whole year straight, and has literally like messed up my life. Like, not really messed up my life, but just the whole year. Mentally, yeah. Like, so I obviously had my baby early, and once I had a Leia, everybody was like, oh my God, she looks like Lucci, she looks like Lucci. Mind you, Fetty was at the birth, he was there with me, everything was perfectly fine, but you have to understand as a man, if you're seeing these rumors, it's gonna start making him really think, like, hey, like, is this really, you know, like, what's up? Like, and I'm telling him, but my word obviously isn't nothing to him because they keep sending him pictures. Every day he's getting harassed. Like, I would feel the same way. So I just kept quiet because I felt like I didn't have anything to prove, but it started becoming annoying. Like, I couldn't post a picture of my daughter without them saying, like, oh, she looks just like Lucci. She looks like, mind you, my daughter has hydrocephalus, so they're talking about her head shape and this and his head, you know, and it, like, literally.
Can you explain what is hydrocephalus?
So hydrocephalus is basically like a brain bleed on the brain. So she was born at 1 pound. So she has fluid on her brain. So she doesn't have like the normal baby size head. Like, she has a baby head, like the baby head, but it's not normal. It's like a little enlarged, just a tiny bit. And she has a device, so it gets like drained every few months and stuff like that. So they just kept making it like, oh, it looks like Lucci, this looks like Lucci. And I'm like, how in the world can you guys say that my daughter, because of her head or her eyes or this, like I know when you look at a baby, you can tell that's her father, but I know that was not her father. You know what I'm saying? So it really like bothered me because they don't even know what I had went through, like having her. So I dealt with it. I ignored it. I didn't really say much. I know a few times I became vulnerable to the situation, and I would react and I get upset, and I just came to the point, like, being on the show is like, obviously they were gonna dig into it, you know what I mean? So I had to do what I had to do because it's like, you know, my daughter's about to be 1. Like,
and she's beautiful, guys.
Thank you.
Alea Grace, she's so pretty.
My daughter's about to be 1, and it's like, you know, I want her father to be in her life, and it's just like, if this is what's gonna affect him being around, like, I just need to clear this rumor up. And if that's what I have to do, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna prove myself right. Like, I know who I was laying with. I wasn't sleeping with 2 people at one time, so for somebody to see and portray this image that I was messing with these 2 guys at one time and I didn't know who my baby father was, like, that wasn't even the case or the situation. Like, if that's the case, I would have never even had, you know what I mean? Like, that was, I just feel like that's really sick for somebody to do that. And So I gave him the DNA test, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I didn't want to, only because it was like, I felt like giving him the test. I felt like it made me start thinking like, oh, am I gonna be confused? You know what I'm saying? You get like people just messing with me mentally. It's like, why am I giving him a test?
You felt like you knew.
Yeah, but like, why am I
you knew who your daughter's father was.
Why am I giving this man a test? Like in my head, like mentally, I'm like, why the fuck am I giving him a test? But at the same time, it's like if I didn't do it, then this situation would keep going on and on and on. So I went ahead and did it, and he basically paid for the test, and he had full control of the situation.
Who paid for the test? Lucci paid.
Yeah, I wasn't paying for it. He paid for it. I'm like, you want to do it? Go ahead. I didn't know that the company that he went through, basically, like, he had access to everything, and I wouldn't be able to have access, which I didn't understand because it's my child. So he basically locked me out of the results or whatever. Like, no, this is how it happened. Like, so we did the test like on the 20th, and then like it came back 4 days later. So my daughter's christening was the 28th. The test came back the day after Christmas. So every day I'm like checking the mail. They said they were gonna mail me a copy. I'm like checking the mail. Nothing is coming. I keep calling these people. So I finally called. They're like, well, your name is not on this, and we can't release any information to you, but the test is done. I said, huh? So I'm calling him. He's playing these mind games. So obviously he already seen the results. You know what I mean? And he obviously felt like he wanted to keep it. I don't know what it, maybe he felt embarrassed. I don't know the case, but he kept it for me. So I lost it. That's the only reason why I put it out on social media the way I did, because I was angry. Like,
very angry.
Nigga, I went through this for a whole year, and then you're still playing with me? Like, no. So today is going to be my daughter's first birthday, and it was the day that I put everything to rest. So it was like the best feeling in the world.
Exactly.
And now it's like nobody even says anything. So my mission's accomplished. I did what I needed to do. And I mean, I would have handled it a different way, but the way he handled it made me react that way.
I think that you handled it really well, because a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that.
And I never took a DNA test. Like, I never had to do, like, this is my first child, so people were, like, making jokes because I said motherless. It was funny to me, because I didn't never take no test before. I don't know what this, you know, what a motherless test is. So people were making jokes about the situation, but now I can say, like, it's been 1 month, and I actually have been at peace. I've been able to post my daughter without
and it's the best feeling.
And it's the best feeling in the world. Me and Fetty are co-parenting. We're good friends, and he's around, and it doesn't have to be public. Like, I don't have to prove nothing else to nobody else. I did what I need to do. So that situation, my hands is washed, and I'm moving on with my life.
So what's going on with your deal and your music?
So obviously I came to New York with Tr3way. I was gonna sign with them. That's the reason why I came to New York, because
to do music.
Yeah, to do music, and they were gonna sign me to the label, and basically I came at the wrong time. So it's like I came in the mix of, like, I didn't really know what was going on with the whole Tr3way situation, and I kind of wish I would have thought about it before. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I fuck with all of them. I love them to death. It's just like I came at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a lot of outside things going on other than music that I didn't know about. And I felt like if I would have kept being around the situation, I would have got like tied in things in New York that I have no business being around. So I'm a mother. I don't need to be surrounded by certain things. So I kind of just started falling back from the situation with them, and then it was like, boom, they went to jail. So it kind of like,
it's kind of a blessing in disguise. So now you're out of your contract.
I didn't sign. I never signed.
Okay, cool.
So I mean, I was repping it, but I was never like, I didn't physically sign a contract with him yet. I was about to. And all these things just kind of happened. So I was kind of like, I don't wish bad on nobody, but it worked out in my favor. Like, okay, well.
So you have the single out, No Tiffany. I like that song. And it
you.
seems, I see like the videos. What's the response? How is it going?
Everybody loves it.
Everybody loves the song?
Yes, like, this is actually like, you know, I made the song by myself with one of my friends. Like, we were just in the studio, and I'm like, okay, let me get this vibe. And then I actually invested into the video. I paid for my own video. I started doing my own thing, like, with or without a label. I was like, I'm gonna just push my stuff by myself. I have the platform, and I'm gonna just give it a try. So I put that as my first single. The video went crazy. So right now, I'm basically just you know.
So you're very serious about the music thing. You're very serious about the music thing. Okay, that's great. Because I like the song.
I'm very serious.
It's hot.
But you know, the thing is, people like me more melodic than rapping.
More like a Drake type thing?
No, like more like a Cassie vibe.
Okay,
like
Cassie. I can see that.
Because I'm more like soft spoken, so like I'm not this hard girl. So it's kind of hard for me to like be a rap. Like anybody can be anything they want to be, but like me trying to be a rapper doesn't really fit me, because I'm not that girl. Like I don't give off that hard vibe. So like I kind of like, No Tiffany is not, I'm not hard, but I kind of get hard in it. So like people's response was like, okay, when they heard me I put out a little snippet of another song, and like, no, this is your voice, this is your voice. And I think with music, it's all about finding your voice. And me being a new artist, I think like that might be my new direction.
Finding your sound.
So, you know, I don't play with no Tiffany a little bit, but I think I'm gonna just start doing a little bit more softer songs for people, like not really singing, but just more softer voice, you know?
Melodic, like Cassie type things. Okay, I can see you doing that.
Like sexy vibes. Yeah.
How do you feel about the industry right now with like so many female artists right now, and everybody's like trying to be like maybe the next Cardi B, or what's gonna separate Alexis Skyy from the stigma of, you know?
Well, I mean, I just feel like female artists should support each other more.
I agree.
And I don't think that's, like, it's so many guys out here that's winning, and so many male artists is like, why do you, like, it's crazy. Like, we could really change the game. And I don't feel like as women we're coming together to do that. I feel like it's so much competition, and everybody's just like, oh, like just worrying about who's doing better, like, you know what I mean? And I feel like, don't compare yourself to Cardi. Like, she's doing her thing. She did it amazing. Like, like, more power to her. Like, you know.
And what's for her is what's for her.
Yeah, what's for her is for her. Like, but nobody needs to focus on trying to be the next her. You know what I mean? They need to focus on being them. That's what makes me different. I'm in my own lane. I have my own platform, and I'm focused on Alexis. So what's for me is gonna be for me. So if God wants this to happen, it's gonna work. If it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. So I don't focus on what this girl's doing, And I honestly feel like girls need to come together and start doing music together.
Remember like back in the day, it's like 5 dudes on the remix. Everybody's waiting to hear the song.
I don't understand like girls, but you know what it is? It's like, I feel like all these girls are just kind of like trying to figure out who's next. I seen Cash Doll and I forgot who it was that just did a video together, and Nia Lee. And that was kind of dope to me. That's
a hot record.
It's fire.
It's a hot record.
I love them both, and like I think that was dope for them to come together. They have 2 different voices, 2 different sounds, and it actually sounded good. So that right there, I felt like was woman empowerment with them, and I just feel like it is time for other girls to do it. And I just feel like, I mean, my mindset's different, but hey.
So who would you do a collab with?
Whoever wants to work with me.
Anybody?
I'm down. Like, I don't have no beef with any rapper girls or anything like that. I'm not in competition with nobody, so whoever wants to work, I'm ready to work.
And that's a good attitude to have, and I'm pretty sure when people watch the interview, they're gonna be like, damn, she's mad cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta sit together. It's so many men in the industry, and now it's getting oversaturated
but these guys
with women.
are winning. Like, at the end of the day, why do you think they're on top 10? Like, we're like, come on, they're winning. They're doing things together. Like,
doing things together.
They're not hating on each other. But they know the key to the recipe. They know how this game goes. They know, like, all right, he's hot right now. Let me do a song with him. They're just jumping. Like, it's a cycle.
And then your viewers become their viewers. Their fan base becomes your fan base.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody's.
But with women, it's like, oh no. Like, you know how it goes. So.
Hopefully it'll change.
It's 2019. Hopefully everybody.
Hopefully it'll change. Speaking of 2019, girl. Your year's been popping. You had a lot of shit going on. God damn.
Like,
okay. Can we just go? Okay. Where do I start? Okay, so.
Well, we'll start with.
Let's start with you and Blac Chyna. Okay, you were in the club. I'm just gonna
that wasn't even the first thing that happened.
Oh, well, let us know what happened, because I'm not aware of that. What happened?
New Year's came, then I said on January 4th was my daughter's birthday.
Okay.
I put a rest to the whole Lucci thing and ended that. Then the next week, it was Blac Chyna.
Blac Chyna.
Yeah.
Now I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you dating Rob prior to the incident?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, because I see she invited you into her section?
Yeah. So me and Rob been friends for years. Like, I've been doing Rob for like since I was 20, maybe 19, 20. I met him obviously on Instagram, but like we just been really good friends, and he was going through his little depression at the time. I was just somebody that was always there for him, but I didn't publicly put it out there. It was not nobody's business.
Yeah.
We didn't have any sexual relations at any time before that. Like, till this day now, I haven't messed with him like sexually. He's just one of my good friends, but I guess in her world, she has her like insecurity about me. I don't know. We never met prior to meeting her. I didn't meet her ever. She would hit me up. She asked like to call me.
Oh, so you guys were cool?
No, like she was like text me. She would FaceTime me here and there. Like, she was just really like weird to me. Like,
I just FaceTime me like, hey girl, what's up? Let's hang out.
Like, and then like she just completely stopped. But I knew it was a motive behind it, so I kind of just was like, okay. And like she FaceTimed me one day, like I don't know if she was drunk, I don't know, but I just left the whole situation alone. I was never really dealing with Rob. I don't know if he probably could have been saying, speaking positive about me, and it made her feel some type of way.
Well, he said you was his Woman Crush Wednesday.
Yeah,
and he posted you. So
listen, I can't help. You can't help me. Like, I'm sorry if your man or your baby daddy likes me. I can't help that. I'm sorry, sis. But
do y'all see this? I mean,
I'm sorry.
She can't help it.
I can't help.
It's natural beauty, guys. She can't help it.
I'm minding my own business, living my own life. Like, I'm not worried about him. Like, you know what I mean? So, anyway, we're at a LA industry party, so you know how those parties go.
Yeah.
And you know, she was like, come over, whatever. So we had a drink. We're talking about our kids. Like, you're talking about Dream, I'm talking about Alea. How does that go from you standing up telling me to get the fuck out your section, and then she grabs me by my shirt, like trying to rip my shirt. Whoa. So at that moment,
you gotta throw hands.
I pushed her down, like me and my best friend was like, I pushed her back, and then I started swinging on her. Her friend pushed her this way, so then that's when everybody started, we were in a private room, so the whole party didn't really see, but it was some people around us. So she then, I don't know, she obviously was on something that night, and I'm being all the way real, like.
So you think that
I don't judge nobody, it is what it is, whatever you choose to do, like I know she wasn't right, so I'm looking at her like
drug, like cocaine, or like intoxicated with liquor.
I don't know if she was on cocaine, pills. I don't really know, and I could care less. But the way she was acting, it wasn't normal. So I'm looking like, is this a joke or you know what I mean? Then I was like, oh no, this bitch ain't playing. So I got up like ready, like you know, I'm thinking in my head like we're at a party, but anybody would react the same way if somebody pulled your shirt and then threw a drink. You know what I mean? Like,
and she caught you off guard.
Yeah, like in the middle of a conversation, and then just gets up. So I knew something wasn't right with her. So, but in my mind, I'm just automatically just reacting that way because I'm just like, nah, bitch, you got me fucked. You're not about to throw nothing at me and think I'm about to be no punk and sit here.
Yeah. So after the altercation, like the next day you were with Rob.
Yeah.
So was that being petty, or was that like, yo?
That's me being Alexis.
Okay, being Alexis. Okay. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for the petty walk. I'm here for it.
At the end of the day, don't play with Alexis Skyy because I'm gonna hit you where it hurts.
Okay.
And don't play with me. So, all right, sis, you want to play? I'm gonna be right there at your baby daddy's mom's house.
And that was like, for real, I was like, oh shit.
Cooking. And
it went viral. Everyone's like talking about it.
What you could have been doing, what you should be doing, I was there doing. And that's just the bottom line. And she's just a delusional.
So are you guys an item now? Are you dating?
Rob is my good friend.
Okay.
My good friend, mine.
Okay.
So
he's hers, guys.
Right. But wait, that's my good friend.
And also, I see that, like, are you friends with, like, the Kardashians, the sisters? I see you posted, like, the makeup. Are you guys in a relationship?
So I actually ordered that before all this happened.
Okay, that was more the petty.
Yeah, it was just being petty. Like, you know, just more being petty. But, like, I actually did order that because I really like her makeup. So, I'm not friends with them like that. Like, I really know them like that, but I'm just friends with Rob. You know, if we do become friends, we will. But that wasn't even my agenda. Gotcha. Like, it wasn't even about that. It was at the end of the day, like, all right, you just embarrassed me. I got kicked out of an LA party in front of everybody, in front of a whole bunch of people. Yeah. And obviously the whole town was talking about it. Yeah, I'm standing outside the party. So at that point, I felt like, oh no, and she's still sitting there. So at that point, I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't gonna sit here and be ratchet and sit here and try to keep standing here and trying to fight her. All right, so I just started thinking, mind you, Rob, no, I didn't even hit him up because he doesn't have Instagram. There's no way I could contact him. We had lost contact. He reached out to me. Okay. So when he reached out to me, it was like, yo, are you okay? He was just checking on me because he was like, I know how she gets. Like, she just spazzed out. But he told me, like, she been hating me. He said, like, Chyna hates you. That's all this is about. She hates me.
So it's a jealousy thing.
Yeah, she hates me. And this is what the God's honest truth. And I'm like, why does she hate me? Like, I didn't do anything to her. And currently, I guess because that was her first time seeing me and she couldn't take my presence. I'm sorry, but...
She gotta take all this, guys.
So, I mean, maybe, you know, like, when somebody just sitting there being cool and then she was like, wait, this bitch, like, it probably snapped in her head, like
she's really a bad bitch in person. This is not Photoshop. You can't Photoshop someone sitting right next to you, you know what I mean?
And then I was looking like a snack honey that night, so I know she probably was like, oh no, I have my little 40-inch ponytail. She couldn't take it, so I don't know. But at that point, I was like, okay, cool. So I went to the house, he invited me over, I cooked dinner, and yeah, that's my boo. Like, I'm cool with him, we're friends. And you know, I'm still a mother and she's still a mother, so I did the petty shit.
And speaking of mothers, are you cool with her mom? Do you ever know her mom or no? Because her mom posted up a video and was like, you guys need to make peace. You guys are both pretty girls.
I'm not going to disrespect her mother, so I just didn't say nothing at the end of the day.
But she didn't say nothing bad.
Yeah,
her mom actually was like, Alexis is a cutie pie. She wanted to bring like peace into the situation.
Like her mother, I think her mother's funny.
She's funny as hell.
She has me dying all the time. So I didn't really have nothing to say about it. I get where she was coming from, but then she lost me.
So there's no way you guys are ever...
No, absolutely not. No, that's dead.
Okay.
But, you know, after that whole situation, I was just like, you know what? At the end of the day, she's a mother, I'm a mother. So I'm just gonna stop the petty shit. Like, and Rob is a real good friend of me, so I just wouldn't want to affect his relationship with being able to see his child. And I know how baby moms like to play. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I'm just gonna put it to a stop because it was like I don't want him not to be able to see Dream.
Yeah.
And that would be wrong because I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just calm down a little bit, but bitch, don't try it because I'll come right back.
I think she got the picture.
But
I think she got the message.
I
think she got the message. That'll show you, right? That'll show him. Whatever she said, that'll teach him. Yeah.
That'll teach him, sis.
Oh, wait. And then her boyfriend, who she's dating, he made a whole video about you.
He tried it.
He made a whole video about you, like comparing you guys. And I'm like, why is he even jumping in it? Like, it's just...
Listen, I taught him, I said what I need to say to him too. Now I'll teach him too. Guess what? Right after that, he DM'd me and tried to apologize. I could have posted it. I'm not giving you no clout.
That's real boss. You don't even have to post it. It is what it is.
It is what it is. No, he didn't even get a response. Okay, you should have kept your mouth shut because I killed you with whatever I said, and now you're looking stupid. And then you try to make a video about me, and you looked more stupid. So just be quiet.
Exactly.
So yeah, put his ass to rest too.
So Rob is coming back to TV.
Yeah.
The Kardashians. Would you be his love interest on the show if he asked?
Yeah, of course.
You would? I would too.
But I definitely would. But you know, the thing is, like, when you have a friendship with somebody, it's like I know Rob, so it's like we're friends. So there's a chemistry there. It's just Rob has to get Rob's at a point right now. He just went through a lot with Chyna, so I don't think he's ready mentally to just jump into another relationship. So just being his friend and wherever it goes, it goes. But like, he's a good, sweet person, and I just feel like he deserves love just like any other woman, just like me. Like, so I want the best for him at the end of the day, whether it's me or anybody else. That's what he deserves. And the way she was treating him was horrible. Yeah. And like, to me, I feel like he didn't deserve that. And he really loved the shit out of her.
Yeah. So. Yeah, he was like publicly embarrassed.
But you know how this game is.
So what's next for you? Let us know some things that people don't know about you.
So I had a skincare line called Coco Mommy.
Okay.
I was pregnant when I had brought it out, but I stopped doing it because I had my baby early. So it was very hands-on. It made a lot of money. The products are amazing. So I'm actually gonna bring that back.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna get into acting.
I think you should.
Yes. So right now I'm trying to play Ashanti.
I can see you playing Ashanti. You actually look like Ashanti a little.
I want to play Ashanti.
So she's doing like a movie about her life?
No, they're doing a movie about the whole Murder Inc. So I'm trying to, like, I just kind of, I don't know. If that's
get into this, is this thing?
Yeah, I do.
Put it out there.
If that doesn't work, then I just want to get into acting other than reality TV.
Would you do any more reality shows? Are you going to come back next season? Like,
I'm not sure
about Love and Hip Hop.
I love Love and Hip Hop.
Did it
do
anything for your career? Like,
it does. Love and Hip Hop is a good platform. Okay. And it's all about what you do with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the show can hurt you. It can make you look better. Whatever. It's all about how you portray yourself after the show.
I mean,
they need me in New York. I feel like they need me. Sorry. I mean, they need a little bad bitch. You know.
No, they do.
They just need a little more spice.
It needs more spice, but I also feel like from the LA show to this show, it shows a lot of growth with you. Yeah. And I like the fact that they've really gotten to your personal life. They show you, they show your baby, they show the grandma.
You being a mother.
You being a mom instead of just fighting and things like that.
Because that's what happens. I always get portrayed to be like this. I'm always starting stuff with bitches. It's always starting with me. I'm not even a fighter. I'm not a confrontational person. Girls just cannot take my presence, and I'm just starting to realize just what it is. So, I mean, as long as you don't touch me, then I'm not gonna entertain you. At this point, I told myself 2019, I'm not entertaining nobody. Okay. Like, as long as you're not physically touching me or harming me, then that's just what it is. But hopefully, if I come back, I come back. If I don't, I don't. Okay. And there's other doors that will open, and I get into movies, and I want to open up a nail salon.
Okay.
So,
is it gonna be in New York?
Yeah,
New Jersey?
New York.
Yes, I'll be one of your customers.
We'll open a nail shop, and a Jamaican restaurant.
Okay, yeah, you Jamaican.
Yeah, I am Jamaican. So those are my goals for 2019.
And those are good goals, good positive goals.
Yes. So I want to open up a Jamaican restaurant in the city, kind of like the grill, but a little different experience.
Okay. We're going to have to come to Alexis' restaurant.
Yes, I want to.
So before we go, can you give out your social media handles? And
make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, Alexis Skyy, 2 Y's and an _.
And download No Tiffany, ladies.
Yes. And make sure you guys stream No Tiffany on all platforms. This ain't Tiffany. AP bust down.
Thanks, boo.